Hello kids, this Cascade be playing a demo for a game that, as you can see, comes out January 9th, 2026, so it's still a few months away. It's called Pathologic 3. There's a 1 and a 2, obviously, and I don't have either of those games. I know Pathologic 1, the first one that was made, has like overwhelming support. It's supposed to be very difficult. It's often on sale. I've come close to getting it, but I never have, so we're going to give this a try. Here is the description of the game. In this psychological horror game, you are a doctor with only 12 days to save a town from a mysterious plague. Make the ruthless decisions and diagnose with precision. Shape the town's future and rewrite the past. Hold yourself together while it all falls apart. So Pathologic 3, we're going to give it a try here. Please hit like and subscribe, and here we go.
I'm Daniil Denkovsky, Bachelor of Medicine. My research into the limits of human life has brought me renown. I've devoted all my energy and remarkable intellect to combating the greatest fear that binds humanity: the inevitability of imminent death. Seeking proof of my theories, I traveled to a small, steep town to examine a person of phenomenal longevity, Simon Kane. But I walked into a trap. The moment I arrived there, an unknown disease struck the town. It devoured the town like a wildfire. Its contagion and lethality surpassed anything humanity had ever faced. And I became the only doctor standing in the way of this unprecedented pestilence.
Okay, you can probably see it's a horror game, and like I said, I've never played this before. And J to view the mind map. Okay, let's hit J and see what we got here. Okay, this must be the first hour. We've got 1 through 12 here. Let's see. J, we see we got a map. We don't have a map. We don't have inventories. The only thing we have right now are the thoughts. So let's go ahead and continue. Oh, I hit the space bar and it opens up these other things. So it looks like I got a pocket watch. Looks like my health is 100 out of 100. I'm assuming that's a heart right there. Looks like I have a gun. 2-shot pistol. I've got 1 bullet. Looks like I got other slots here. Artifacts. No. Map. Okay, where am I? I'm right here. And I don't know where I need to go. Very interesting. Casebook, artifacts will not open. So we're gonna try to close this out right now. And I don't know where to go. I think I'll probably just go exploring, just to kind of get a feel for what the game is like. Yeah, and you click on something or you hover over something in the different regions here, it'll tell you Skinner's normal, district status normal. Yeah, I don't know what all that means. Destination flank. I think the top one is the name of the region, and the second one, it just tells you if it's normal or not. And it looks like everything is normal here. Okay, let's get out of this map. And let's see, there's my heart. Alright, so I like the graphics a lot. I didn't set my mouse properly. Okay, some objects can be useful. I can spot them easily if I Q concentrate. Okay. Some thoughts will affect your mental state. Okay. So I've got apathy on the left and mania on the right. I think I want to try to stay away from mania. And I probably should have set the mouse settings down a little bit. Can I go talk to this kid? Let's go talk to him, see what he has to say. Boy, hey, eyes on us. The thief's seen us. The thief. Mr. Thief, are you for real? Say something and the thief speak. What do you mean, Mr. Thief? You're the ones who've stolen my goods? And this is the Latins never minded taking what was not theirs. I'm going to click on that one. I haven't ripped out anything. Many creatures in this world survive perfectly well without hearts. A train, I believe, would belong to the order, can't pronounce that word, worms. They don't need hearts. Okay, I'm going to click on that one. Worms do have wives and bristles. You forgot bristles. Listen, boy, enough jokes for today. I've come to this town on important business, which I cannot conduct without my microscope and my prototype. Please return them to me. Okay, hey, hold on. No need for all the begging and the politeness, says the boy. What did I even do to you anyway? I didn't take nothing. It was all Jekka. My microscope and prototype are precise, delicate instruments. If they break, they'll only be scrap metal and glass. Okay, you don't want... Okay, I only have patience for one polite request. I won't repeat it. I'm going to put that one. The boy says, I'll tell Khan on you. He'll go whisper in the tower, and you'll have to walk on your hands and talk backwards and squint your eyes like Grandma Agatha. I'm about to start walking on my head without any cons or towers involved. Where are my things? The boy. Jack has taken the heart back to go fix the train. That way to its face. And am I a snitch now, Mr. Thief? Of course you are. You've done everything right. Or no, I'm gonna say you've done everything right. Okay, what happened? I don't know. Okay, where shall we go? Where shall we go? Let's go this way. Can I talk to this dude? Let's talk to this guy here. Patrolman, I say a living, breathing person stepping off our train. Do you normally get dead people? Why are you staring at me like a cow at a new gate? As far as my career is concerned, I suppose I'm more on the far side of the grave. Okay, I'm going to ask him, do you normally get dead people? Where did you come from, says the patrolman. The train, as you yourself pointed out. Right. Do you city folk always take 20 trunks of shirts with you? Or did you manage to cut down to 10, sir? Does it matter how many I took? 8? Thought I had to sit on the last one? Shirts, you dimwit, my equipment's in there. Do you even know what a microscope is? You're a street sweeper. I'm not going to cut him down. I'm going to say shirts, you dimwit. My equipment's in there. Do you even know what a microscope is? I guess calling him a dimwit's not exactly nice. Let alone a one-of-a-kind anti-dispersion device prototype? Yeah, I'm going to say that. Well, why didn't you make the kids disperse? It's anti-dispersion, I mean. A unique anti-myosomatic device for stopping the spread of tuberculosis. I'm going to put that. The patrolman says, ain't never heard of tuberculosis. You sure you're in the right town? We don't grow potatoes here. Right, of course. Back here you still call it consumption. Are you going to help me or not? Patrolman, it's just the kids being kids. No need to be mean to them. Some kids, a hardened criminal, wouldn't make off with my luggage at such speed. What, should I thank them? Give them candy? I must get my luggage back. Losing my instruments is like losing my arms. Worse than losing my arms. I'm going to put that. Patrolman, I'm telling you, hands off the kids. You're new here, fresh off the train. You're new in town. So watch yourself and heed our customs. No constable or patrolman will chase after children for you. No street sweeper will either. Are you serious right now? Why not? Because the kids have their own things going, their own empires, you see. I'm not going to mess with it. And if you find someone to do it for you, it's your funeral, or rather theirs. Although they wouldn't get a funeral, the tower would simply break them. Okay, what tower are you talking about? The polyhedron. Well, that sure clears it up, or I'm not sure what I was expecting. Yeah, I'm going to put that one. You know what? If you need your shirt so badly, why don't you go looking for the tots that ran away with them. Just ask them nicely. The kids are like magpies. They'll trade your precious linens from the Capitol back in exchange for bits of colored glass, or even just a story. But whatever you do, don't hurt them. No church instruments, but I get the idea. Okay, I'm gonna put that. Say, is the Capitol a real place? I wish it was. Oh, what kind of question is that? In a sense, of course, the Capitol is a myth, but that myth is the real Capitol. But the city does exist physically. I'm going to put that one. Patrolman, the Canes came from the Capitol and made our town, but no other people have come here ever since. So I was thinking perhaps Simon Kane simply made up the Capitol along with everything else. Right, sure, I'm just an actor he hired. What do you mean they made your town? No, never mind. Trunks first, Canes later. Have a nice day. That's my one. Okay. Reasoning. Okay, I gotta pick one. Sometimes I need to take a step back from the moment and think logically through something. It helps me put pieces of the picture together. Some suitcases are missing. My luggage. This town gave me a warm welcome, didn't it? I think I'm gonna say my luggage. Okay, how am I supposed to do research without tools? Street sweeper says no one here will help me find the missing items. I'm speechless at the customs of the town folk here. Okay, number one again. How am I supposed to do research without tools? I'll have to handle this myself. Follow the thieves' trail of ripped suitcases. I might manage to recover something intact along the way. I'm going to follow the thieves' trail of ripped suitcases. Okay, the most important thing is the microscope and the experimental prototype. Without them, I might as well just catch the next train back. The most important thing is the microscope and the experimental prototype. I'm going to click that one. Okay, now what? I got to hit J again. And so, what is this right here? Is this where I need to go? Utopia, such a serene place. If immortality still exists in our country, it would be here. Or, are you serious? I barely stepped off the train and my things are immediately stolen. Ah, the joys of real life. Without my tools, I'm useless. Yeah, I'm gonna click on that one right there. I think I need to go. Oh, you know what? It has an arrow going to this one from here. So I think I need to go here to Utopia, day one. Let's see where the map is. Where is Utopia? I'm right here. Where is Utopia? Mall, gut, warehouses, factory, Stillwater. Where is Utopia? I have no idea where I'm going. Flank, Morrow, Chine, hindquarters, Tanners, Skinners. Skinners doesn't sound good. The crude sprawl, crowbar. Oh gosh, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? What does this mean? Okay, no help at all. See on the map. Oh, that's what I need to click on. Let me left click on that. Okay, right here. So I think I need to turn around and go right here. That's what I'm going to try to do. Okay, let's turn around this way. Let's see. Ooh, I've got a little bit of mania going right now. You can see the needle has moved to the right. So let me see if I can hit my map. Yeah, I'm going the right way. Okay. Let's see if there's any items here of use. Maybe I should have gone on the train. Can I get back on the train and see if there's anything in here? Do I have a flashlight? Yeah, I don't think I do. Okay, we're going to go this way. Seems like a really fun game. I think I will get Pathologic, the first one. Okay, oh, there's some suitcases. Let's loot these. Okay, what do we got here? Valerian extract. How do I get all of this? Take all of it, just like that. What is this right here? Tobacco, a beetle, and camphor. Looks like some kind of medicine. Mania plus. Oh, that gives the mania. Oh, this one gives me plus 10 on apathy. Let's take all of that, and I think I'm gonna click on this right now. Let's see. Can I take that? Okay, how do I use this? Okay, how how do I use this? Let's see, what does it say? Just like, okay, I don't know how to use that. Okay, okay, let's go back. I think I looted everything there. Like the graphics. And nothing here. Can I jump? No, I don't think so. Okay, I think it's right over here. Let me check my map out. Yeah, I just follow the railroad tracks this way. Okay, nothing there. Let's see what's in here. We'll take all of this. Got some coffee. Yeah, I wanna. How do I take that? Oh, use. There we go. Okay,
more
let's.
ease, more clear.
Okay, did that help? I don't see the needle moving very much. Let's go see if there's any loot over here. Ooh, this is a fun game. I'm gonna have to get the first one. I've seen some people play it before. It looks kind of fun, but it says difficult, which I'm not too thrilled about difficult games. Okay, let's loot this, and we'll take all of that. I'm gonna get another one of these. Use.
The clock's hand comes to a standstill.
I don't know what that means. Oh, the needle did move a little bit there. Let's see, where is that place on the map? Okay, I'm heading right towards it. Okay, I think I need to go down here by the freight train. This is really cool. I like it so far. You're trying to keep from going insane. Oh, here's some weird looking dudes over here. I don't know if I should talk to them, but let's give it a try. Hello? Let me see where I'm at on the map. Oh, it's to the right. Okay. Who are these guys? I can't talk to them. Okay, it's over here somewhere, I think. Can I go over here and talk to those dudes? I can't. Look at those guys. What are they? Wow. That's crazy. Okay. I think it's over here. Let me see. I should be heading right towards it. So I think it's over here somewhere. Where am I supposed to be? Is it right here? Oh, it's the little boy over there. It's the little boy. Oh, it looks like there's several kids over here. Okay. Oh gosh, look at these kids. Okay, let's talk to this boy. Does it matter who I talk to? I'm going to talk to this little girl here. See what she says. No, it's quiet. So dead already. A dead heart keeps beating for 40 days. That's what my mom says. It could have been dead that long. Do it. Take it on. Her name is Jekka or something like that. Timmer. It won't fit in there. It won't. Told you, you should have stuck it in the belly, not the mouth. Life's in the belly. Everybody knows that. Whoa. What are these kids up to? Jekka. Nope. A locomotive's life sits in the front with the driver. That's where the fire is. So the heart should be too. That's what Boulder told me. What do you have there? Oh, my prototype. Looked like it's still intact. You're Jekka, right? You're correct. I'm going to support her. A train's life is in its locomotive, which is housed in the front. Ah, be gone, vile snake. You killed the other trains, didn't you? It's 'cause you they don't come to us anymore, says Timur. And then Elec. We were wondering, and we don't know why they keep dying. We got a whole graveyard. They're all rusted up, and they can't go anywhere. And it's all because of you. You stole the train's heart for yourself, and carried it away in a suitcase. And now the train's all dead. We could try to explain it to him. I can kind of admit to something. Okay, I could try to explain it another way. Okay, what gave you the idea that my prototype is the train's heart? Well, it's made of iron, isn't it? Says Jekka. Elek. And it's round. Timur. And if I tinker with it, it ticks. Oh, they're talking about my stopwatch. Jekka. That means it's the heart, a train's heart. Yes, or a pocket watch, or a bomb, or the Inquisition's insignia, or my darn prototype. Okay, I'm gonna say, or yes, or it's my pocket watch. Jekka, without it the train stopped wailing. Stop moving too, that means it's dead. So this is its heart, obviously, right? Well, that's a bit simplistic, I could say. I don't know how to make you all understand that my prototype has nothing to do with the train. Look, they're made of different metals. I'm going to say that. Jekka, well, you know, a man doesn't look very shiny on the outside either, and inside he's all red. Oh, talking about blood, I think. Timur, no, he's right. The body has different layers, but all the meat is made of meat. That's what Grandpa Buraka said. Look, my prototype is not the train's heart, and it certainly won't repair it, but it is an interesting thing in itself, so let's make a deal. You give it back, and I'll tell you how it works. Jekka, I don't know. There will be corpses in the tail, a whole pile of them, and there will be a damsel in the story in distress, of course, and my genius insufferable assistant will be in the tail. He could drive a saint into the grave with his range-inducing adherence to detail. I want to try to be nice to them. What should I say? And there will be a damsel in the story, in distress, of course. I'm going to say that. Timur, will she be pretty? Look here, let me take the prototype. I won't run away, I promise. To wind it up, you need to turn this handle clockwise. Okay. The capital 2 weeks ago. Okay. Let's talk to this guy right here.
Like old Professor Luria, he used to say, every cobbler should stick to his last.
So this is Platon. To prime it, hold this crank and turn it clockwise. Chief, hello. Oh, for crying out loud, your mind's flown away again. My mind and I are planted firmly on the ground. Sure you are, anyways, and I was saying, the crank is stiff. You'll have to use some force. Platon, are you crazy? There's a gas leak. What did you call me in here for? We have to seal the morgue and evacuate quickly. Platon, no, Daniel. What we have to do is load the prototype you're fiddling with and use it to get into the morgue. A woman rose from the dead in there, and it will be, I think you'll agree, extremely frustrating if she dies again. We must get her out. Risen from the dead, an inevitable fate, or let me repeat, we have to get out of here, you're already delirious. I'm going to say that. Platon, I was collecting tissue samples to determine the onset of rigor mortis. Then I heard a noise. I turned around. Holy smokes, a woman was sitting up in the gurney, stiff as poker, rasp in her throat. I started toward her, but then I smelled the gas and pulled the alarm lever. It wasn't spontaneous resurrection, of course, wasn't it? These cases always turn out to be lethargy, or catatonia, or apnea. So why not yourself? Why call for me? We don't have a second to waste. What do you mean, call for you? I fetched the prototype and I was loading it when you came in. You're more dexterous than I am. You do a better job, but I'm willing to do it if you won't. Okay. The best of us always get sent into the gas. We learned that back at Bazin. What should I do with this device, this prototype? I think you called it? Platon, I already told you, but fine. Let's go over it again. You're holding an experimental prototype meant to dissipate tuberculosis miasma. Remember the consumption task force. Kaufman, Gorski, Anna Stein. At least the gas hasn't done you any lasting damage. A million little details as always. Okay. Of course I remember in the wake of Bazin there's always commission to make a device to dissipate miasma. But I believe it was meant for something other than tuberculosis. That's what I'm going to say. Platon, The magnificent gizmo disperses an aerosol of disinfectant. First you load the prototype. There's bottles of solution in the beige cabinet. Best set it on the table while you load it. You can't do it while you're holding it. I load it, then what? Next you will wind the prototype up. To prime it, hold the crank here and turn it clockwise. The crank is stiff, right? So I have to turn it with some force and then just release the contents into the gas. I'm going to put that. Correct. Wind up the crank, then release, and the gas should dissipate theoretically. When release, dissipate. Repeat until you reached our resurrectee. Just remember, the chlorine will keep coming while your supply of solution is finite. Just try to be as efficient as possible, Chief. And what about the deceased woman? Where is she now and in what state? The formerly deceased woman, Chief, before the gas became too thick to see through, she was sitting on a gurney at the opposite end of the morgue. From there, I know as little as you do. She may have gone back to being deceased. Maybe you hallucinated her. The chances are infinitesimal small. I'm going to put that one. Okay. The longer I hold the crank, the stronger the effect. Phonetics with me. I'm going to do number 2. Clear the miasma in front of it. Operating range is supposed to be decent. I'm going to clear the miasma. Need to spend fluid wisely. The morgue corridor is a maze. Load is good for 20 uses. I'm going to do that one. Okay, to load the prototype I need a stimulant, an anesthetic, and a toxin. Requires ingredients readily available, at least at the Institute. I'm going to put that. They should be here in those beige cabinets. First thing we teach lab assistants is the best stuff is in the beige cabinets. Okay, they should be here in the beige cabinets. Evaporate residue goes into the prototype. Heat then opens up the valves. Open the ingredients one by one into the setup and heat it up. Evaporate residue goes into the prototype. Should be enough for 20 uses. Okay, load the prototype. Before you can use the prototype, you need to load it. Ingredients are in the cabinet. The loading station is on the table. And there we go. And I'm going to have to end it right here. There's the morgue. Oh gosh. Get back, get back, get back. Okay, I don't want to go through there again. That was very bad. So I've got to do something else. Let's see what's over here. Wow, that is a very loud noise. Okay, so I'm going to end the episode right here. This is Cascade for Pathologic 3 demo, which comes out in January, early January 2026. Please hit like and subscribe. And until next time, I hope your day is a great one.